fold it in half vertically and then fold it in half horizontally. We're generating a bisect. We're generating a bisect so that we can do the fraction detail. So this represents the angle up against the chimney on the roof. All right, now we're going to take the line there. Either way, that's good. Okay, and then I want to bisect that this way. So just so I don't get lost. I want to bisect it that way. So anything of any width. So it doesn't matter if it's an inch wide. It doesn't matter if it's an inch and a quarter wide. As long as it's the same width on the wall and on this surface. Okay. Doesn't matter what the thickness is. It matters that it's equal here and equal there. And then that X right there gives you your bisect. And that gives you your template. Okay. So you draw that line. This is your template. And then you want to cut that off. And right about there should be big enough. Okay, so cut that piece out. Alright, so so that's your template to generate the detail. All right, so we took our piece of paper and we put an X in it, right? We put a cross that way and this way. All right. If you want to keep yourself from getting confused, then you can call this roof and wall. Okay. And the angle always goes on the uphill side. So this is my roof. I want the angle to go that way. So that angle is going to sit right there. Okay. So put that point right there. Keep this right on that line. Draw that line. Good. And carry that line all the way out. Water runs downhill, okay? So when you fold this fold, you want it to go so it doesn't buck water, all right? So that way, if you go the opposite way, it's gonna collect.
Yeah, hold water.
It's gonna trap water, all right? So just wanna fold that on that line right there. Okay. Make sure all your creases are good. All right, so that's where you start. If you get that angle right, that makes the detail come together way better.
Sorry. Yeah, start first.
Sorry.
So you're good.
Once I lay this out,
Yep,
this is my bisect.
that's your bisect, right? So you draw that line, right where that X is, okay? So you're gonna connect those dots. Right?
Yep.
I can't see that, right?
Yeah, it's really close.
All right, so draw that line. And you want to cut this off big enough that you can actually use it for a template.
So just like right about there.
Nah, it doesn't have to be that big. Like right here is good. So cut it off on that line. Make sure you cut on a line, though.
Keep it straight.
Keep it straight. Take and put on this outside, that line. Somewhere around the width of that is pretty good. So you just hold that on there. Good.
Okay, just,
I was
you're just giving it, just pretty much like you make it.
If there's any little dagger or any little imperfection, any kind So you won't lose enough material that way. So that when I double fold this, I eliminate that.
Yeah.
Eliminate that, so
Those
it's
two
easier,
layers.
easier to fold.
You don't need that extra there anyways.
Once you get your lines across and down, then you can use the template to generate lines. So make sure your lines line up, okay? It's 8 inches, so I don't want a detail that's deeper than 8 inches. Then draw your curve on there, that's fine. So put your template on there. Trace that out. Okay. Carry that line all the way out. Give yourself a reference line up there. Okay, now from that point to that point, we're gonna draw that angle. Okay. Just get a crease from it. Then I can use the route tool to do the other bends. Again, there's a variety of ways to do this. I like the route tool because it's a nice crisp bend. Alright, so bend there, bend here. Once I get that defined a little bit,